Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to show a cool mate in 6, and the hope is that you can figure this one out yourself. It's kind of a funny little pattern, but I'm going to go ahead and show after talking about it for a moment or two. So if you want to think about it, pause the video. If not, I'm going to show it right now. So notice that the black king is currently stalemated. This pawn is protected by the rook on a1, and this square is cut off by the pawn. So black's only legal move is to push this pawn, and then after that it will have either this pawn to push or it will be able to promote if I did nothing. So just as an example, in case that's not clear, if I make a king move and obviously my rook is attacked, but if I moved it, it could promote or they push, right? So okay, so instead of allowing this square to be a promotion square, the first move is to put my bishop on this square. Now, before I make the move on the board, well, I already made the move on the board. Before I make the move on the board, I was going to say this pawn is then forced to move. And the point of these puzzles is not to see how weird it looks. The point is to see the calculation behind it, to see if you can calculate all the way to the end, which again is 6 moves from now. So it's just a little test. Okay, so I told you the first move, so hopefully you can see the rest. So here it goes. So bishop b1, and that forces black's move, because that's their only legal move. And now you notice that this pawn, all these pawns are covering all these squares, which means I have only one free square. Okay, well, I don't want to go into a captured square. That doesn't make sense. So instead I move up. Well, now, same idea. This is covered. This is covered. All these are covered. Okay. Move up again. Hey, look, it's the same pattern here. That's not covered. There you go. That's covered. There you go. All right. And you might see the pattern here. All right. This rook needs to stay on the A file to protect this. Of course, I could take here, and it would still be a win, right? You can just imagine taking, and then, I don't know, something like this. You'd win. This is not a hard thing to win. But instead, by doing it this way, you're forcing this consecutive pawn move like chain. So here's the key. Once you get to this square, this b7 diagonal is now open to a king, and that is mate. And that's it. So just to see the whole thing one more time, you block the promotion square and then just inch up one move at a time. And then once this square becomes open, all of these squares are currently blocked except a6. So you could go here, but again, this would just be a longer thing. Right? This is still winning, and I'm sure you could just do it this way. There's probably a faster way, but oh, the bishop, nice, covering that. But that's it, yeah. So bishop b1, and then move, and then mate. That's it. I like it. I think it's a cool puzzle. I like those puzzles that look so strange to start, and you see what is happening with all these pawns on the b file. Is that even possible? You'd have to imagine a case where that captured and then that one captured and then this one got there. So it's possible, right? You'd imagine it seems possible, but kind of crazy to think about. Anyway, that is the puzzle, and that's it for this video. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing on YouTube. Half of the income that I earn on this channel goes directly to charity, and this month the charity is Feeding America. So I have a Patreon link if you want to donate, but even just liking and subscribing helps out a lot. Thanks so much.